Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madeline and this is Novel Ink, and I guess I'm back. I have been in both a gigantic reading and content creating slump for the past 2 months. However, this week is the Reading Rush, formerly known as Booktubeathon. It's currently, I should have said, about 11:57 on Sunday night, so we are 3 minutes from the official start of the Reading Rush here on the East Coast. Ooh, sorry about the glare from these glasses. I thought, you know, maybe what I need to break me out of this slump is a readathon. Now, for some backstory, I have done Booktubeathon, as this readathon was formerly known, every year since the first year it started, and every single year I have been able to meet the main big overarching challenge of reading 7 books in 7 days. This year, I am less than optimistic about that, but we're gonna see how it goes. Like I said, I'm hoping that this readathon is gonna kick my reading into gear, and I have a good feeling about it. I just finished a book earlier tonight for like the first time in 3 weeks, so I'm feeling great. Anyway, as far as TBRs go, I have like a loose plan in my head for what I want to read, but I have a feeling, since I haven't been reading much and I am kind of a mood reader anyways, that I'm gonna be feeling especially mood reader-y this week. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it open. I don't even want to utter my loose plan into existence because I just have a feeling that I'm gonna break it. So we'll just make it up as we go along. It'll be great. I'm gonna still do all the challenges, and I'm going to, again, try my best to read 7 books in 7 days. Anyway, I've been rambling long enough that now it is almost time for the official start of the readathon, so classic. Normally, I would try to like knock out a graphic novel or something right now just so I could like get a jump start. But the thing is, I am so tired and tomorrow's Monday, which means I have to work, so that's not gonna happen. However, I do have the audiobook for All Systems Read by Martha Wells, which is the first book in the Murderbot Diaries. One of the challenges for the Reading Rush is to read a book with a non-human main character, and All Systems Read fits that. So the audiobook is only like 3 hours long. I listen on double or 2.5 times speed, so hopefully I'll be able to knock that out definitely today, Monday, because now it is in fact 12 a.m. on this day. Can you even see that? Yep, there it is. I am gonna listen to a bit of that audiobook just so that I can feel a little bit accomplished going into tomorrow. And like I say, tomorrow the plan will be to finish that audiobook and also start something new. Don't know what that's gonna be yet, but I will keep you posted. Anyway, welcome to this vlog, and let's do this thing. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning now. Had a great night's sleep, about to run out to work, but I figured that I would tell you that I was able to listen to about an hour of the All Systems Read audiobook last night, so that should be super easy for me to finish today. And then to work with me today, I'm going to bring 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. This comes out in October. I am using this to cheat on the book to movie adaptation challenge because I just don't like watching movies, and I don't feel like reading a book with an already released adaptation this week. So this is being adapted by Netflix. The rights have already been bought, and that's what I'm doing for this challenge. Anyway, I will talk to you when I get home from work this evening, and hopefully we'll have made some progress on this guy. Hello everyone, it is later in the day on Monday. I just got home from work. It's about 6:30 right now. I managed to read like 20 pages of 10 Blind Dates, and I am enjoying the 20 pages that I read. My work day did not really go as I expected it to go. It wasn't bad, it was just way busier than I expected. Whatever, I didn't get a lot of reading done at work, but that's okay. I want to check off like one thing from my to-do list today just so I can feel productive. So I think I'm gonna wash my makeup brushes really quick, and then I'm gonna sit down and read for a while. And then I bought some new bath salts today, so I really want to take a bath. I was just thinking last night that I haven't taken a bath in so long, so I might do that tonight while reading. And yeah, we'll see where the night takes us. I'll update you in a bit. Is there anything better than clean makeup brushes? Because I think not. So I washed my brushes, I cleaned my bathroom, I vacuumed, I lit a candle. I'm ready to read, baby. Hi everyone, it's a bit later now, so I figured I would give you a reading update. I'm still reading 10 Blind Dates. I'm about 200 pages in, and there are like 320 pages, so I should definitely be able to finish this tonight. This is delightful so far. I am absolutely loving this. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. And it's just delivering on all fronts. Like, I just can't keep the smile off my face. I'm flying through this despite like being in such a bad reading slump leading up to this readathon, and I'm feeling hopeful, you guys. I think that I'll be able to finish this tonight for sure. It's just so fun and I want to keep reading, and I don't know, the premise is great. If you're not familiar with this book already, it's about this girl who gets broken up with essentially by her boyfriend the day before she leaves to visit her family for Christmas break. And so her family, to like make her feel better and take her mind off things, she comes from like this huge Italian-American family. They live in southern Louisiana, so they're all, you know, it's a big southern family dynamic, which obviously for me hits home and feels very like true to life. I love the way that Ashley Elston has written that family dynamic. But anyway, various family members of Sophie, our main character, set her up on a series of blind dates while she is visiting them for the holidays. And so she's going on a series of 10 blind dates with these guys that she's never met before, that her family is picking for her. And it's just so fun. It's a really fun premise, and so far the execution is just so good. This is the first like straight contemporary that Ashley Elston has written. Typically her books are like mystery thriller, and she's really delivering on this one. Like I say, the southern big family vibes are like so strong and I love it. Yeah, it's just so fun so far. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from reading. I need to unload my dishwasher. I need to make food at some point, I guess. The sun has like already set, so it's later than I expected, but yeah, I'm gonna get a couple things done, and then like I say, I do still really want to take a bath and continue reading this wonderful story. So I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Hello everyone, it's later now, and I've officially finished my first book for the reading rush this year. I finished 10 Blind Dates and I loved it all the way through till the end. This was exactly what I want it to be. Like, it's so rare that a book lives up to its premise, but this one really did that for me. It was like the perfect amount of rom-com tropiness, like classic rom-com stuff, you know, where it's still a bit predictable, but like it's about the ride of getting to the ending as opposed to like, you know, figuring out what the ending is, if that makes sense. But also, like I kind of mentioned earlier in this vlog, like the southern family vibes in this one were just so good. Just like the Ashley Elston's, I've read her other work as well, and her description of like the rural South is so spot on, even though I'm from Georgia, not from Louisiana, and it's like a different kind of southern. Her writing of the South is just so good. Anyway, yeah, I ended up rating this 5 stars. I'm shocked. I thought that it would be cute and I would enjoy it, but I did not expect to love it this much. And I think that I could definitely see myself rereading this over the holidays. It is set during the week between Christmas and New Year's, so yeah, it's gonna be a great holiday read. It comes out in October. I don't know the date, but it comes out in October, and you should definitely keep your eyes out for it because, like I say, I think it's gonna be a really good holiday read. So I don't know, I thought I would chat with you about my reading plans for tomorrow. And maybe tonight also. I still need to finish listening to All Systems Red, but I don't know, I might save that for tomorrow. I'm not super in the mood to read that right now, I don't think. But I think my next like physical read, it's actually gonna be an ebook read, but it's going to be for the challenge of reading an author's first work. And I think I'm gonna read another arc. I'm gonna read I'm Not Dying With You Tonight by Kim Jones and Gilly Siegel. Kim and Gilly are actually both friends of mine from here in Atlanta, and this is their debut novel. It's co-written, it's set in Atlanta. It's from the perspective of 2 high school seniors, I believe, one of whom is Black, one of whom is white. It follows the 2 of them as some like racially charged violence breaks out in the city of Atlanta. But yeah, I've been so excited to read it. It was actually originally scheduled to come out in October, but now it comes out in August, and the launch event is like a week from tomorrow, 2 weeks from tomorrow. So I need to get on reading it, and I have been so excited to finally read the two of their debut, and it's co-written, and I'm just so happy for them. They deserve all the success in the world. They're just some of my favorite Atlanta book people. But yeah, I think that's my current plan for what I'm gonna do next. I will certainly update you tomorrow, and yeah, successful day one. So day one is done, and I've completed one book, 327 pages, and the challenge of reading a book and watching its movie adaptation, even though this movie adaptation has not been made yet, but when it is, I will certainly watch it, so it counts. All right, anyway, I hope you're all having a great start to your readathon as well, even though you won't see this vlog until probably well after your readathon has started. But anyway, yes, day one done, success. I will see you tomorrow for day two. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day two of the reading rush. It's Tuesday. I don't have to go into work until a little bit later today, so I am just chilling at home right now. I just caught up on people's vlogs. So many more people that I love are daily vlogging than I thought. So just like so much good content. I just watched like all of the vlogs. After watching Melanie's vlog, I think that I started a crisis in my friend group's group text, which if you don't know, me, Melanie, Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads, and Jane from Miss Jane Lindsay are all in a group text that is very active at all hours of the day. And in Melanie's vlog, she did her makeup, and she takes her nose jewelry out while she does her makeup, and that has literally never occurred to my dumb ass, and it has also never occurred to Chelsea or Jane, and all three of us have like pretty much never taken out our nose jewelry. Like, my mind is blown. Melanie, you're way smarter than all of us. Anyway, that tangent aside, I also just finally went in on the Reading Rush website and updated my stuff, because last night when I tried to do it, the website was like down, and this morning it still was giving me trouble. I had to refresh every page like 3 times, which don't even get me started on this whole website thing. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but we'll save those for the group chat. Anyway, yeah, so I still haven't made any coffee yet this morning. Need to do that, and then I want to read something, but I don't know what challenges I want to tackle today. I think what I should do is finish the audio for All Systems Red and start reading I'm Not Dying With You Tonight, which is the e-arc that I told you I was gonna read. Yeah, now I'm gonna go make some coffee, and then maybe my brain will start working a little bit better. Hi everyone, so it's significantly later now on Tuesday. As you can see, I am now home for the night. I didn't get a chance to actually talk to you about this earlier, but while I was eating lunch today, I was able to finish the audiobook for All Systems Red by Martha Wells, which is the first book in the Murderbot Diaries, and that fit the challenge of reading a book with a non-human main character. So 2 days in, 2 books down, feeling good, and I really enjoyed All Systems Red. I ended up giving it 4 stars. I have talked about this before on my channel, I think, but I really struggle with sci-fi. It is my least read genre. It does not keep my interest very well. Despite having always really enjoyed math, science was always the subject that I dreaded going to. I just didn't enjoy it as much, and I think like that has transferred over to my reading life because I just have this aversion towards science fiction. But of course, when I saw this challenge, like most of the books that fit the challenge of reading a book with a non-human main character are gonna fall within the sci-fi genre or fantasy, but primarily sci-fi, I would say. I decided to go with All Systems Red because I had a couple of friends who were reading it. I have many friends who have read and enjoyed this series in the past, and it's novella length, so it was kind of perfect for this challenge and for my reading tastes, and I did really enjoy it. I don't know that I'll continue on with the series. That's not a knock on this series or the writing or anything. I thought that it was great. It's just that sci-fi, like I say, is a real struggle for me, and I don't really know why. That's just kind of always been true. But yeah, I really like the themes that it explored, and that I'm sure the rest of the series explores more deeply about humanity and being human and what that means, and what better way to explore that than through the perspective of someone who is not fully human. So yeah, props to the author. I think this is a really fun series. If you are good with sci-fi, if you enjoy it, then I think you should really give this one a chance. It was a super quick read. Also, the humor was great. Lots of really great, like, dry, sarcastic humor, and the main character, which calls itself Murderbot, is like very lovable. Yeah, I don't know, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot and I'm glad that I read it. But yeah, I feel like this vlog so far has been kind of unexciting and uninteresting. So I asked on Twitter what people would like to see in my vlogs, and some people gave me some things to talk about and think about going into the future. So I think it's gonna be better. I already have some tricks up my sleeve, but I did want to go ahead because one of my friends, Paige, said that in my Reading Rush vlogs that I should recommend a book for each of the main characters of Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. And I started thinking about this while I was at work, and I just had so much fun thinking about it, so I thought that I would do this. Okay, so Red, White, and Royal Blue is one of my favorite books of the year, one of my favorite cast of character ever of all time. And if I had to recommend a book to each of the main characters, I'm just gonna do the White House Trio and Henry. But for Nora, I would pick Bad Blood by John Carreyrou. This was the first one that came to my mind. It's nonfiction about the rise and fall of the tech startup Theranos, and I just feel like Nora would have been following this story from the very beginning. She probably like dressed up as Elizabeth Holmes for Halloween or something, like when the scandal first broke. Like, I can totally see it. I feel like this would be her shit 100%. For Henry, I would recommend Darius the Great is Not Okay by Adib Khorram, which is just one of my favorite like Hufflepuff stories for my favorite Hufflepuff Cinnamon Roll Prince. For June, I think that I would recommend Taylor Jenkins' Read book. Probably either Daisy Jones and the Six or The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I feel like those are very June. Taylor Jenkins Reid in general feels like a very June author to me. And then for Alex, I think I would probably recommend another nonfiction book, which would be Real Queer America by Samantha Allen. And this is a book all about LGBTQ+ experiences and stories from folks on the LGBTQIA+ spectrum who are living in red states. So as a queer Southerner, I really appreciated this book, and I think that Alex would too. So I just thought that'd be fun to talk about. Just looked at the replies to the tweet where I asked about things to talk about in my vlog, and two of my really good friends, Jane from It's Jane Lindsay and Melody from Melted Any, have very similar responses. My friends make fun of me a lot because I drink an absurd amount of seltzer, of sparkling water. Like, it's just not normal. And I've been like that since I was little. Like, I know LaCroix is a craze right now, but like, this all comes from my mother. My mom always had LaCroix in my house growing up, and I'm just, as an adult, like, it is one of my indulgences. I just love sparkling water. I happen to be drinking a can right now. So they both asked for sparkling water content. I got you. And also they both asked me about like some of my favorite Atlanta places that I visit a lot and my favorite things to do in Atlanta. And since I don't think I'll be able to hit a ton of places this week, I will like show you around some of the places that I go in my everyday life this week. But I thought I'd talk about a couple Atlanta things in case you're like coming to visit. I really love Decatur as like an area, which is a little city like pretty much right next to Atlanta. That's where my two favorite bookstores in Atlanta are, which are Little Shop of Stories and Kara's Books and More. I also have some of my favorite restaurants over there, some really good shopping places where you can get like local goods. Like, there's a store called Homegrown that sells a lot of like Southern and Georgia made things that I love going there to shop for like gifts and stuff. And there also is a new natural beauty boutique that just opened on the Decatur Square called the Olive Branch that I've been really enjoying going to, because you guys know I'm all about green beauty. The owner is very nice. It's Black owned, it's woman owned, and I really want it to do well. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely check it out. I also love hanging out along the Beltline, which is a project by the city of Atlanta where the city has paved over the old railroad tracks that used to encircle the city. It's not complete yet. The hope is that one day it will be a full circle. Right now there's like a portion on the east side and the portion on the west side. But I love hanging out on the Beltline. It's paved over, so it's like a walking and biking trail for pedestrians. And it goes from like Old Fourth Ward all the way over to Piedmont Park on the east side. So it's like a good 2.5 mile stretch, and there's lots of fun stuff to do along the way. Speaking of Piedmont Park, I love just sitting in Piedmont Park and reading and just walking around Piedmont Park. It's a very peaceful spot. It's kind of Atlanta's equivalent of like a Central Park sort of thing. I had a friend in college who lived literally right across the street from the park, so I used to hang out there so much, and I still love going there. I also love breweries, which if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know. Some of my favorites in Atlanta would be Arches in Hapeville, Three Taverns in Decatur, Wild Heaven in Avondale Estates, Orpheus in Midtown, oh, in New Realm. One of my new favorite discoveries is New Realm Brewing, which is also in Midtown. It's also along the Beltline, and it has the most gorgeous views of Atlanta. My friend Kate and I went there for the first time the other day, and we're like mind blown. I'll insert some pictures here of the views. We were there at sunset, and it was gorgeous, and the beer was good. And then my friends and I also went there for 4th of July to watch their fireworks, which was really fun. So yeah, New Realm is definitely a must visit if you're in Atlanta. Great views for like, you know, photo opportunities and stuff, and also like beer and food, and it's a fun time. What else do I do here? A lot of the other stuff that I like to do in Atlanta is like food related. So like I love going to Lotta Fruta, which I'm sure I'll go there at some point this week. It's really close to where I work. There's a place where you can get like artisanal like fruit cups and smoothies and stuff. It's so good, and I go there like at least once a week. Other favorite restaurants, I love Taqueria del Sol. I love Thumbs Up Diner, which has like amazing brunch and breakfast food. Nuevo Laredo is like such a good Mexican place. Yeah, there's just so much good stuff to do in Atlanta. I love Atlanta in general, and yeah, so I don't know, I just checked my Twitter and I thought it was funny that both Jane and Melanie mentioned both seltzer and Atlanta things, so I thought that I would kill two birds with one stone and talk about Atlanta things while drinking a can of seltzer. So I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Madeline being sappy about how much she loves Atlanta. If you have any like questions for me or anything, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them in another later vlog. Tomorrow I have probably more exciting vlogging content planned. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, which is very exciting, and I'm going to get a manicure. I'm definitely in need of fresh nails. This hand looks okay. This one we've had some casualties on these fingers, but we won't dwell on that. So I'm gonna go get my nails done. I need to go to the grocery store. I might hang out at a coffee shop for a little bit, and then probably do something in the evening as well, and hopefully get a lot of reading done. So yeah, that's the current plan. I'm gonna go start editing this vlog, and I will update you whenever I have something to update you on. Hello, Editing Madeline here. I was just working on editing the vlogging footage that I have so far. This is Wednesday Madeline, by the way. And I realized that from days 1 and 2, I have 22 minutes of footage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. I didn't film an outro last night because I thought it would continue, but this is the end of this vlog. I will be back in your feeds very soon with another vlog from the Reading Rush. I hope your readathon is off to a great start. Let me know what you're reading in the comments. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I have read so far this week. As always, all my social media links will be down below so that we can be friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad to be back doing BookTube. I'm feeling good, feeling renewed sense of vigor for reading and for making videos. So yeah, love you guys, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Bye!